Hey everyone, it's Tina here. Today we have a special episode of an unboxing video. And as you can see, we'll be unboxing Super Dungeon Explorer Forgotten King. This is a Kickstarter campaign that about a year ago, the campaign was between March and April of 2014. The project funded $1,150,000, so it was a decent sized project. For some of you may have heard of the game of Super Dungeon Explorer, which is a one versus many classic video style hack and slash adventure game. Forgotten King is a standalone game, so you don't need the original game to play. And they've added some interesting new mechanics to it. So let me open up the box and show you what's inside. This is the core game box. One of the stretch goals was to create a box like this one to fit in all the Kickstarter stretch goals. So it comes in a separate box, but let's open this one first. It's a pretty heavy box. Here's the back of it. Quick start rules. Couple of pages, good. This is the classic mold rulebook. So the game comes with two rulebooks. One is the classic, one is the arcade. This is the new type of mode which allows cooperative play. This one is one versus many. So just gonna quickly flip through this. Very nice pictures, looks pretty good, organized. Explorer's Handbook. Looks like it's more literature to read about the characters and the various locations in the game. Cool, interesting. And this is I guess a map of the world. Of course, the brochure. All right, cardboard. Tokens, lots of them. More tokens. Map tiles. Very nice artwork. Smells good too. I like these map tiles a lot more than the base set, the original game. Couple more here. Lots of detail. Crystals. Any swimming pool. All right, those were the map tiles. Let's take a look at the cards now. Let's look at this one. Here we have the Explore deck, the Command deck. This is also in the classic mold. And this deck is only in the arcade mold. So I believe there are cards that would control the monsters, looks like. And a couple of other smaller cards. The Forgotten King. I'm not sure what these are. These are Pet Wonders. Awesome. Very cute looking. A couple of other decks of cards. Got parts of a treasure deck here. Pegasus Wings, Shadow Crown. Interesting names. Oh, the kernel. These are the pet wonders. Huh. Alright. Here we have some tile effect cards. I've never played the base set, so I need to go through the rules to learn the game from scratch. And here are 2 cards for the rabbit squirrel. Here's the loot deck. Fizzy beverage. It looks like soda. Chainmail. Sword. So weapons. Itty bitty wings. Interesting. And here is just a bunch of cards for monsters, heroes, etc. So Forgotten King, the boss, it's right here. There's some more text on the back. Ooh, nasty. Booty biter. Booty grinder. What's this? I'm not sure what that is. And then geez, dungeon boss. And our heroes. Princess Emerald. Here are the dice. Looks like blue's pretty weak, green's the best, I guess. And red is probably better than blue. These dice remind me of gummy candies. I want to eat them. There's also a couple of baggies. Nice touch. All right, let's do the main course. The miniatures. Wow, that's a lot of miniatures. Let's start with the biggest bag, should we? Look at how awesome these are. It's pre-assembled. Feels solid, well constructed. That's a mean looking monster. And then you got these little guys, and it looks like there might be 2 poses. This one and this one. Here's the monsters from the next bag. These are very large as well. I guess they're some sort of boss. And I guess this would be the Forgotten King, Mr. Forgotten King. Look at that detail. This nasty looking monster. Looks like a tree trunk. Once again, feels very solid. And then this mini, a little bit bent here. Have to fix that. And then there's these treasure chests. Here's a couple more from the next bag. I didn't pour them all out, just too many of them. But here's a sample. Some sort of skull looking thing coming out of a plant. And this nasty plant with a long tongue coming out of its mouth. And the spirit looking carrot-like monster. There's 6 of these little guys. They're creeps. Mutated squirrels, I guess. Here's a bag of treasure chests and this kernel. And actually, these are the pets. The doggy. I don't know what that is. This looks like some sort of Pokemon. And this guy. The cat. This reminds me of the cat from a Japanese anime movie about cats that can fly. Last but not least are heroes. Great size. They're not too small, which I really like. Some miniature games, they have really small characters. Wow, look at this lady here. She's half horse, half human with horns, so sort of a unicorn, but human body unicorn. What do you call those? Much better miniatures than the game that I just played, Shadows of Brimstone. This is like leaps and bounds beyond that type of quality. That's all for the core box. Let's move on to the booty box, the stretch goals. Here it is. It's basically a treasure box with the teeth. So the treasure box miniature we saw earlier, similar to that. And just a logo on the back. This is a coloring and activity book featuring heroes and monsters of the Crystalia. That's a nice touch. Not that I would ever color this. I think there's a word search. I think probably by that time they ran out of ideas of what to add to stretch goals, and this is what they did. All right, look at these. So 4 packets of cards, and they're thick ones. Wow. This is probably the amount of cards that you got from the core set. And a bunch of miniatures. Looks like there's another deck of cards here. Let's see. Is there anything below this? No. So it is just that and the cards. According to the Kickstarter webpage, there are 3 upgrade decks. The Dragonback Peaks, the Caverns of Roxor, and Von Drake Manor. So I guess these are what the cards are. So on the right here, we have a purple deck first. And then, wow, there's a lot of different colors. Chaos Kitty. Purple, blue. Now again, I don't know the game well enough to tell you what the differences are. And then you got a whole deck of this red monster deck. The second one looks like mainly purple. Wow, this mean looking dragon, Starfire and King Starfire. Rex. A clutch. Are you all impressed by the artwork? I sure am. Burning Pack, Rock Pile, Pumpkin Patch. What else is here? Yes, these same monsters. Maybe the red is difficulty. I'm not sure. Yeah, actually it is. It probably has these lower health. Probably. Yeah, that's higher health, so purple is stronger than red. Looks like it's heroes at the top. And then this is the loot. Or is it the... Yeah, the loot deck, I guess. Let's take a look at this first. Dragon Horn, Shield, Burning Horn, Mournful File. Cool, lots of variety. For sure. And then the blue deck is the hero deck, it looks like. Wow, that's a lot of different heroes. It's just insane. And let's move on to the final deck. What's interesting is that some of these decks, they have this peeling thing at the side so you can just take it off easily. But then this deck doesn't have one, so some do and some don't. I'm just really confused right now of what all these cards mean, but they look awesome. Looks like it's just a mixture of heroes, monsters, spawn points, and there's even a treasure loot deck in here. So this final one is just a mix of a lot of different stuff in no particular order, it seems. Here's the little deck in the box, and some command cards and explore cards, I would think. Yep. Never lost Cola Pet Wonder. Here's a bag of stuff. Looks like a variety of tokens, heart tokens, potion tokens, I guess some heroes, and some tiny green stuff. So stretch goals wise, there's 30 heart tokens, 12 potion tokens, there's some heroes. Ah, that's what this is. The green stuff is the Giri or Giri creeps. This guy. I don't know what he's holding. Some sort of, it looks like an onion, green onion. These heart and potion tokens are super tiny, as you can see. And then you've got a couple of heroes, including, who's this? Kinochi Candy, Ninja Hero and Mini Boss. That's who this lady is. And you got a couple more. Metal Princess coin. This really thick looking metal. Wow, it's heavy. Look at how thick that is. It says Super Dungeon Explorer in the back. Heavy, heavy. And this is the front. Look at that. Couple bags of miniatures. This is a single one. I'm not sure who that is, but looks like a monster. Just one of it in a bag. Very lonely monster. And let's see, this green bag. This is the Miss Morn Coast Warband. Lots of different poses there, monsters. This monster doesn't have a head. And then this nasty looking dragon-like monster. And finally, another bag of miniatures. I believe this is probably called the pumpkin patch or something. Big spider. Can't really tell what these are. This lady on a broomstick. Some Halloween looking stuff. And a frog. Interesting combination here. And there you have it. That's everything that came with this wave. I think there's a second wave. This is wave 1, which is just the pledge plus stretch goals. Wave 2 would be any add-ons that people purchased. I think I have some. I don't quite remember. It's been a year. Do expect a playthrough video of this beauty here. I am away for the next week or so on vacation, but I'll probably come back and do this. Of course, after Shadows of Brimstone. So stay tuned. This will definitely be on the channel very soon.